I'm going to throw out some movies to you guys.
Movies.
Okay, Slim Thick.
We like those.
Yeah. But in anticipated movies, we're getting that Baby Yoda movie.
Well, that would be nice.
No, watch that.
I don't know why you say that.
I would watch it.
Yoda.
Who do you think they should make?
No, but I'll go ahead and mention some of the ones I know y'all are excited for.
Okay.
I think the one all three of us can unanimous, unfortunately, because it would be cool if we could sizzle and be like, Hey, friend, what's your most anticipated movie?
Well, you didn't warn us about this part.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure all of us unanimously agree the most anticipated movie for this year is Dune. Like, Danny, far and away.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. That movie is about to make $0. And it's going to be hopefully the best movie ever made.
It'll make $200 million, which is about half its budget. So it'll still lose a lot of money.
But yeah, no, I'm really excited for that. I hope nothing gets released about it at all.
Same.
Yeah.
I want to be surprised.
I know that would.
How long they're gonna wait?
I don't know, because the other one that I was going to mention that's high up there for all three of us, I'd assume, is Tenet.
Yeah, of course.
And I haven't seen the trailer for that, but
you haven't?
No.
There's nothing that
would sway it. Yeah.
The trailer's pretty good.
It shows some cool
That's what
stuff,
I heard.
but it's
and
not like
I'm a big John David Washington fan.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
But there's a couple of others. I'm trying to think. Are there any others y'all want to throw out real quick?
Well,
because there's this one called Fonzo.
Okay. Really? Okay.
Yeah, and I actually got interested in it because it's Josh Trank, who we like from Chronicle.
Yes.
Fan Stick, not so much.
And we hasn't done anything since then.
But okay, here's the thing.
But wait, he did do a bad movie?
No, he hasn't done anything since Fan Stick.
Okay.
So here's my
Still
thing.
worrisome.
There's two things about it. It's got Tom Hardy, who's like one of the best pickers.
Who has been in bad movies before, though.
Occasionally, yes. But
he's still fun to watch.
And yeah, of course. And then on top of that, the fact that Josh Trank and the rest of the studio behind it were like, oh, hey, we don't need to rush this out. Push it to 2020. I feel like that's better. Because, like, one of these movies, like, I feel like they get some time. It's like, okay, you get to make, like, the movie you want to make, and you get more excited for it.
I agree, but the poster being a, like, thing like they've barely started makes me think we still have plenty of time for Josh Trank to muck it up. And
No, I'm actually pro Josh Trank. I think his downfall with Fan Stick is that he was a little he was a little like heavy or what's the word when you're stubborn? That's the word. But yeah, he was a little stubborn, and then eventually him and the studio, they just couldn't see eye to eye, and it's like, okay, well, that happens sometimes, and this was like the worst case of that. Another one I wanted to throw out that a lot of people are talking about was Invisible Man. Just because that might be like,
I think people are talking about that because did like the trailer come out recently? It's probably scheduled in like first 3 months.
Well, the trailer came out. I think it's scheduled for June. I'm actually not sure. But I was gonna sound bad if I was like, yeah, it's scheduled for March, and then look it up September. No, but I think people were excited for this because the whole Dark Universe thing. And then the
people are excited because of that.
No, that the Dark Universe is gone.
Okay.
And that Lee Winnell was basically like, "Oh, hey, if you give me $5 million, I can make all of these movies, and people will see them." So everybody's really excited for that. Of course, Lee Winnell is fresh off Upgrade.
Oh yeah.
And he's one of the writers on Saw. So I'm interested.
It's based on a novel, right?
You like books?
The Invisible Man?
Yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
H.G. Wells, isn't that what it is?
You tell him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I'd assume.
I'm sure that's right.
Yeah. No, we won't check that.
We'll say it is.
But yeah, then another one that I'm sort of excited for is David Fincher stepping back in movies after doing Mindhunter, and he has this movie called Mank. It's a biopic about Citizen Kane. David Fincher leading. Got Gary Oldman playing.
Nice.
Yep. Playing Orson Welles.
Okay.
Thank you for the nod of approval. And yeah, no, just looks really good. There's not much else I can say on it because I don't know.
Oh, I bet that will be really good.
I'm not a huge biopic guy, but David Fincher knows how to do his stuff.
Yeah. David Fincher has Social Network biopic, Zodiac biopic.
Yeah.
Trying to think
Zodiac is amazing.
I was about to say
based on real events.
I was about to say Gone Girl, but then I was like, wait, no, that's not. But yeah, no, decently excited for that one. Not really excited for like Free Guy.
Did you see? I'm not really excited for one of Pixar's movies, but I'm excited for the other one.
I think Onward looks middling, and I think Soul looks good.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say the names of either.
I know. I was seeing if you could guess.
Okay, we're on the same page.
We're on the same page. So Soul does look good, though.
I also think I'm calling it now. Godzilla vs. Kong does not come out this year.
Really?
Or if it does, it's a disaster. There's no way.
I think it's coming out.
They just got done with the second one of Godzilla, and they're like, all right, he's fighting the monkey now.
I think they've been doing it for years. They kind of took a misstep with that last Godzilla.
Yeah.
I mean, you can like it, but it didn't do the numbers they were hoping for.
For sure. There's a couple others that like I'd probably mention.
Hidden Scoob?
Of course, yeah.
I don't like the animation style though.
Yeah.
It went a little basic.
It looks like a fun.
It looks wholesome. It looks Illumination.
What about some of the major?
Is it Illumination?
No, it's not.
Why haven't you mentioned the Harley Quinn movie?
Well, I was gonna mention the blockbusters. Okay. For me, Wonder Woman could be bland to like, oh hey, that's a solid movie, and then Harley Quinn could either be the worst, one of the worst movies I've seen, or one of the best. Like I don't think that movie.
I think it has a lower ceiling than you were giving it credit for.
How many words is the title?
Okay, so we're looking at a lot of letters.
Birds of Prey.
Listen. To the audience at home, if you can't read, you might have a little bit of trouble with this movie. It's called The Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Mm-hmm. So you like those words?
No, not particularly.
It's only called Birds of Prey.
When is she gonna start loving the bomb? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, there's a Doctor Strangelove reference.
Oh my!
People like that movie though.
It's a strange movie.
I mean, honestly, I thought the trailer was pretty good, but so was Suicide Squad's trailer, so that doesn't do anything for me anymore.
Dang!
I can't be convinced.
Dang! One of the ones I guess we should talk about blockbusters. I think it was a big miss, big swing and a miss on the MCU to be like, oh hey, we killed Black Widow. Spoilers. But we're gonna make a Black Widow movie now. Like, I feel like if any movie, I think
it'll be fun.
No, but I feel like financially, out of all their movies have been killer.
I think they did lower budget for that one.
But I still think
I could be wrong.
I don't think it does the same amount of money as like Ant-Man 2. And Ant-Man 2 isn't like the biggest movie.
I think it'll probably get its 500 million, probably 600 million. MCU's big head.
I don't know about that.
And I think, what was the director for that one?
I'd have to look that up real quick.
I think it's gonna be solid, just nothing to write home about.
Kate Shortland. She's done some things that I haven't seen, so I'm really sorry.
Interesting.
Wait, the silence.
Yep, whisper into the mic.
The silence.
The silence. Actually, it was the Berlin Syndrome. Oh wait, no, never.
It was not the name of the movie.
Sorry, no. Actually. Okay, so there's a couple of other like big ones. A Quiet Place 2.
Yeah,
I think that one will be fun.
I didn't even watch the trailer. People said it went a little too actiony.
We gotta shout this out for 3 Ninjas fanboy that's always writing in, letting us know,
sending us letters.
Sending us those sick letters that physical mail we love. Top Gun Maverick or Maverick right. Top Gun.
See, I'm more worried. Oh yeah, Top Gun 2. I mean, we're outspoken, not big fans of Top Gun 1.
I like the
just overrated.
For sure.
I don't know why it's a cultural touchstone.
I think it's one of those things like Cats. I know Trent's not gonna like this.
No one's gonna remember Cats. People are like, Top Gun is actually incredible.
No, but people know. Like, I feel like people know Cats, and they're like, they don't really know why.
Yeah, but they know it's really bad. People really like Top Gun and think it's good.
Well, no, but I feel like people are like, oh yeah, Top Gun's like silly, and like there's not really a plot to it. You know, like, okay.
Odd comparison.
Trent's not going to like that.
Yeah, extreme comparison.
Yeah. The Grudge already came out as you're listening to this.
You.
Didn't do too hot.
So, Hayden, I'm more worried about the internals than Black Widow.
Really?
Yeah, they got a lot of celebrities and
But that's
people.
them doing things. Like, it's them trying something at least.
I guess so, but it sounds
Also,
whoa,
dude. Chloe Zhao? You coming at Chloe Zhao fresh off The Writer?
I could be wrong. I just don't
Watch
know
it. Watch it.
I just don't know what the internals is offering.
The Black Widow director?
Like such a weird...
You didn't even know? You were like, the silence? Huh?
I just think it's an easier movie to do right. This could go really wrong is what I'm saying.
It's like a Guardians of the Galaxy again. It's them doing their thing.
Yeah, maybe they don't get James Gunn this time.
Wow, they got Chloe Zhao.
Maybe they just get some person who
But
makes
they have Chloe Zhao.
I know, we'll see.
But what about Chloe Zhao?
I
mean, if you can film someone riding a horse, you can film 5 eternal space aliens.
Thank you.
Leading
that's what we needed to hear. There's the guy that's done a lot of... never mind, I won't mention that. Yeah. It's called Antlers. It's the guy that makes movies about guy holding gun and guitar and Black Mass.
Black Mass is very good.
I didn't really like Black Mass.
I liked it.
But it's not a debate. We need to
concern ourselves. Focus on Black Mass.
Okay, Black Mass episode. No, Wes Anderson's coming out with The French Dispatch.
Oh, sweet.
Should be really fun. It's supposed to be a musical. And then the pair of films that I was going to mention, Chaos Walking, which will probably be very bad.
Yeah. Whoa. No, I'm going to say put my foot down. It's going to be good.
I think New Mutants is going to be good.
So
Chaos Walking will be bad.
So for one movie, you love that it got postponed.
Yeah.
But for, like, say...
Chaos Walking got postponed for very different reasons.
Yeah, I think you're just speculating then.
No,
I don't think you have answers on that.
They have 50 writers on a
They're
Charlie
just
Kaufman.
making it right.
No,
they're just making it right.
Not. No, they are not. I promise you, they're like, oh, hey, Kaufman wrote too many words. We don't like that.
Dumb it down.
You're trusting Doug Liman. I don't know.
I like Edge of Tomorrow.
I like Edge of Tomorrow too,
but it also.
I just feel like he's not the guy that directs Kaufman movies. And I feel like this movie...
It'll be like Edge of Tomorrow. Weird sci-fi premise on top of some sort of action movie, maybe? I don't know what Chaos Walking is.
I think that movie's going to be bad.
Yeah, what's it even about?
Plus, I love that cast.
But the biggest thing... This is not the cast. I
love Tom Holland.
Okay, gotcha. Tom Holland, Daisy Ridley. The biggest thing that I was going to say is Charlie Kaufman sold his other script so that he could make I'm Thinking of Ending Things, which I am really excited about. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. No. Just the new Kaufman movie.
Say more.
An unexpected detour turns a couple's road trip into a terrifying journey through their fragile physiques. Or psyches, sorry.
Sounds very interesting.
Yeah, no,
I'm always on board with Kaufman. So,
yeah, and
so you're saying one has to be bad?
Movie. No, I'm saying one is bad because Kaufman was like, yeah, y'all take it so that way I can get money. So that way I don't have to fund Anomalisa again by himself. But yeah, no. Other movies I wanted to throw out. Not really sure.
Bad Boys for Life?
No,
okay.
I wouldn't.
I was just bringing up stuff.
Mention that.
Didn't want to do that one, Evan.
New Mutants got delayed, and it's going to be amazing.
I told you. I just said New Mutants I think is going to be good, and Chaos Walking is going to be bad. Because those are two movies that were delayed.
Why would you think New Mutants would be good suddenly? It got delayed for the literal reason where they thought this isn't going to make money because it's really bad. Where's this insider knowledge you had a second ago about Chaos Walking?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like
I'm just saying, just rampant speculation from you.
What do you mean?
You're just speculating. You don't have the information.
What, Evan? This is what you're supposed to do on this stuff.
So The Conjuring 3.
No. The Conjuring.
Did they not make a Conjuring 3?
No. They've just made every other movie.
They made 5 Annabelles, but not a Conjuring 3.
They made 3 Annabelles, The Nun, La Llorona, and I'm saying it like how the characters say it.
Do they actually say it like
Llorona?
that?
Yeah, they do.
Jeez.
Yep. I'm excited for In the Heights just because it's got Lin-Manuel.
Oh, yeah.
He's a really good writer and a really good music guy. We're sifting through a couple of others. There's an Anna movie with in a movie with Anya Taylor-Joy. Looks like about British, maybe.
About British.
Yep. Sorry.
Maybe a period drama. Who's to say?
There's a movie that's been
what's
pitched
that?
coming out called The Leviathan.
What is it?
I have no clue what this is about.
Looks cool.
This has been supposed to come out for forever.
Very.
If it comes out,
poster.
yeah.
Leviathan, a book.
This early running for best
Yes, it
poster of the year.
Yeah, it looks cool.
And
cool.
then Halloween Kills, I'm not really excited for.
Well, you said you didn't like the Halloween, so
Yeah, it's just. Have y'all seen the new one?
I didn't watch it because you said you would like it.
Can I spoil it for a
Yes.
second?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, they kind of kill Mike Myers at the end.
Oh,
So for them to be like,
sure, Hayden, they
well,
kill him.
well, it just feels like that movie doesn't matter.
What, was
anymore.
there a knife through his head?
No, he burned alive.
I'm pretty sure like that happens in every Mike Myers movie.
Maybe.
And he was in Space One. He made it back just
Legally
fine.
Blonde 3. Are you
Whoa.
SpongeBob Sponge on the Run? That actually that was supposed to be It's a Sponge Full Life or something.
Oh, they changed it.
Yeah, no, that's a different movie now.
Sponge on the Run.
Yeah.
Isn't there 2 Scooby-Doo movies?
No, there's only one.
Oh, okay, I thought there was 2.
There might be like a direct-to-DVD one.
Oh.
Morbius is apparently still coming out. I think that movie has no chance of coming out. A couple of smaller ones that I wanted to throw to real
Matrix
quick.
4?
That doesn't come out this
Yeah,
year.
probably 2021.
It for sure is. Paddington 3 comes out at some point. Really excited for that.
There's Uzumaki. We found it.
Yes, we found Uzumaki.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, so you're saying you said it was for Toonami.
Chicken Run 2, apparently. It is for
Yes.
Toonami.
Is it a show or a movie?
I'm pretty sure it's like a miniseries thing.
Okay, gotcha.
But it might be listed as a movie. We'll check that in 1 second.
So wait, you reacted positively to Chicken Run 2.
How could I not when Chicken Run is such a masterpiece?
Yeah. Chicken Run, the best film ever. Don't please. I talk about this a decent amount, but yeah, no. People came at me.
Wait a second.
In my dream.
Is that Bob's Burgers the movie?
Yeah, there's a Bob's Burgers movie, and it's competing
Nice.
the same weekend as Tenet. They're like, hey,
Ooh, no.
Christopher Nolan, here's the bird.
Yikes.
We're Bob's Burgers, and the websites I was checking had Bob's Burgers listed as like the main attraction for that weekend, and I was like, is Nolan about to lose to burgers? Bob's Burgers?
You know what? I kind of hope so.
There's an Impractical Jokers movie like in the same
Really?
vein.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Did
trying
I
to
see Crudes 2 up there?
There
somewhere?
was a Crudes too, Josh. That's very, very observant.
I know.
There's a film called Minari that stars Steven Yeun. It's produced by him. It's an A24 film, and it just looks like an attempt to like put him in stardom to help maybe even get like an Oscar nom. So I'm really excited for that because after seeing Burning, it's like, oh yeah, this dude can act crazy.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, there's a couple others that I threw
The Bell
out.
Jar. Hey, that's based on a book.
Oh, it's also directed by
that's
Kristen
inter-
Dunst.
That's interesting.
She's a book.
Dakota Fanning isn't.
Jeez.
Didn't phase Evan. He was like, yes, she is a book. Dakota Fanning is in a couple movies.
No, I mean.
I can promise you that.
Okay. Thank you.
And Jesse Plemons. Dude,
He's in
Jesse
everything.
Plemons is in everything.
I saw him in another 2 we've already looked at.
I swear Jesse Plemons' goal, like his goal is like, I don't want to be Fat Damon. And eventually, like, people will see me long enough to know that I'm not Fat Damon. Another one I was going to throw out is from Cartoon Saloon, The Wolf Walkers. Looks really good. Was supposed to come out in 2019.
Oh, the Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Irish?
The Irish animation company.
There's a Netflix movie called Army of the Dead with Zack Snyder. So we finally get that sick Snyder cut.
Isn't that also a sequel to? Didn't he also do like a remake of Dawn of the Dead?
I believe he did, but I don't think they're related. As weird as
Maybe
that
not, but it's
I didn't
like
see
he's going to a similar thing he's done.
Yeah, probably going back to that well.
Yeah.
That worked for him in the past.
Oh,
you
just
know?
like is Michael Bay going back to the well for Bad Boys for Life, or did they just?
Did he do Bad Boys for Life?
I thought didn't he do the original Bad Boys?
Evan,
Okay. Sorry, too many questions.
No, you're fine. Morbius, I don't think it's going to come out. That film we mentioned, Uzumaki, it just looks like amazing, incredible visuals.
And it is animated.
It is animated,
Sweet.
yeah.
Yes.
And
It's like
it's
based off of like
It's from the same guy that did. There's this anime series called Mushishi.
Oh yeah, no,
incredible visuals. It's got like a lot of. It's got a lot of seriousness to it. It's very like spiritual in its presentation of a lot of the themes they throw out. And the composer worked on Hereditary, so
that's right.
Gotta like that, right?
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And there was one other that I wanted to throw out.
Hey, you want me to do some ones you might have missed?
Go for it. Yeah.
So there's the new Bond. What do you think?
Oh yeah, that was the one I was trying to. It's whatever.
I don't care. We saw that last one together.
My thing to me is that this feels like because both Sam Mendes and Daniel Craig this year came out with two of the best movies of 2019. They came out with Knives Out and they came out with 1917. And it's like, hey, they're thriving without Bond. And I get Cary Fukunaga. I'm interested in what he does because he made True Detective.
That's definitely true.
And he's got like a unique directing style, but I don't know. I'm just not like that's one of those movies that like I might see in the theater.
Yeah.
But this year, like maybe it's just because like 2019 was probably the worst. It was the worst start of the year to be like, hey, I'm going to start a film podcast and I'm going to bring my friends to all these bad movies that maybe they're fine. And it's like, no, they're so bad. So like, if I hear good things, I'll see a Bond movie. But I'm not going to like, if people are like, oh, hey, Black Widow's rough, man. I'm not gonna see Black Widow.
I'd say it would have to like surprise me because the last Bond had good like ratings and everything.
It did.
And then we went, and I really didn't like it.
I fell asleep the whole time.
Yeah, it was just uninteresting. Had some cool like shots and whatever. But...
And I'm not gonna lie, I made a video that was like, "Why Spectre doesn't work?" And it's like, he slept through an hour of the movie.
So there's Mulan.
You know what? Out of all the remakes, I think that one actually looks the best.
Yeah.
Like I think there is something there.
I'm just not interested.
No, I will say, I thought Aladdin wasn't the worst idea either. Because I feel like you can go a completely different direction with that. Whereas The Lion King, it's like, well, no, it is like there's only so many things you can do with lions and kings and
lions and kings.
Although Mulan does feel like you know what it is, even if they're.
But I feel like
there's slight differences.
I feel like because they're not doing the music, because they're being like, okay, look, we'll talk about
this. They'll still say "be a man" like 7
There's a lot of sus stuff in Mulan where it's like, haha, isn't this funny? Because they're Chinese people and like it's a major studio making it, and that doesn't feel, from what I've been hearing, it doesn't feel like that's the case as much. So that's kind of cool because like with Aladdin, you could do a similar thing where you go out and find a director from anywhere else besides Guy Ritchie, and you're like, hey, Guy Ritchie direct Aladdin. And even like The Lion King, it's like, oh hey, why don't we get like, because we're Disney and because we can get producers to come in to help a director, why don't we, help out an African director that's young and starting up? Instead, they're like, oh, hey, Jon Favreau, what are you up to? But I don't know.
Yeah, Jon Favreau's still good. I mean, The Mandalorian.
Are we talking Lion King?
The Mandalorian. I'm saying he's still, that clearly it wasn't all his fault.
Maybe. I don't know. He might have gotten too concerned about like making a movie that looked so photorealistic. I actually found Minari. They ended up changing the poster was the reason I couldn't find it. So I'll show that to you.
Hey, you never mentioned Sonic.
It's actually a really cool poster. Oh, I'm so hyped for Sonic.
That is
I am less hyped now that they've changed the animation.
I understand what you're saying.
Now I think it's just going to be a bad movie, but Sonic slightly looks like himself, I guess. Yeah. Which just makes it boring instead of... I guess I didn't have too much fun at Cats, so I don't know.
I was going to say, you want it to be more like Cats.
I guess I don't want
you sure you want to relive that?
Yeah.
But if Cats had good-looking animation, it'd still be really boring. Like, we'd just be bored instead of like...
Well, that's my thing. Okay, my biggest thing... I guess we're doing Cats talk right now.
Oh, boy.
Cats talk. But my biggest thing with Cats is like, hey, just page 1 of this, like, doesn't work for anybody except the people that are like, oh hey, I want a talent show with cats. That is something that I would like to see. Like if that's what you wanted to see, that makes sense. And like I was watching interviews because like I was gonna make a long review for Cats. Then I was like, don't do it. You'll regret it. You'll make a 20-minute video on Cats it'll get 10 views, and you'll be like, why did I do this?
Yeah.
But I was listening to Tom Hopper, and he was like, oh yeah, like I liked the play when I was younger. That's why I made it this way. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. But why on earth did anybody ever, like, they were like, yep, that's a movie that'll do well, just off name recognition.
They thought it would work.
Yeah, but that's about it. Do you want to throw out any others?
Do you think this is actually happening?
Keanu Reeves movie, They Face the Music, Bill and Ted?
Right.
Might be good.
I think I have to watch the original.
Alex Winter, the co-star, confirmed cinephile.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he released his favorite Criterion, because there's the Criterion channel now, so he's like, oh, hey, here's the best 10 movies. Then he's like, also, here's the best 10 films of the year. Really good list. Like, I was very impressed, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to throw some shade at old 44.
Here we go.
Oh,
Obama's list might be a little, like, maybe curated.
I didn't think it was that bad.
No, but I mean,
you're saying you don't think it's his?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I could be completely wrong, but like every time I see like his list, when it's music, I'm like, okay, I think you listen to all of this music. Like he's never putting anything on there.
Well, now, why would it change for movies then?
Because like he's fairly busy, right?
I don't know. He's not president. I'm sure he's doing something, but
I don't know. I just feel like there's a couple of movies he throws on every year that just feel like, oh hey, like put that on there because
he had some good TV shows on there too.
He had Fleabag, which there's a scene of her touching herself to Obama. So
yes, there is.
Obama has seen that now.
Yep,
sweet.
Oh, that's
nice.
why I included it.
Evans pro that.
Oh, hey, do you think this is even coming out? Venom 2, directed by Andy Serkis?
Okay, see, I keep telling people there's no way that movie comes out.
It could. I don't know how these big budget movies keep
and there's
coming
people that are like,
faster.
I'm kind of, like, I heard people tossing out there, like, of big blockbusters, that's the one I'm most excited for. I'm like, why? They showed Woody Harrelson in an orange wig. Like, what makes you...
That sounds great.
And the first one was very bad.
Josh... That's not what that is.
Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of ones I'm not positive are coming out. Like,
I'll say it. I'm a little excited for To All the Boys. P.S. I Still Love You.
Oh, the sequel?
First one's really good. Really fun movie.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it, I said this gripe with a couple people. I don't like when rom-coms of today are like, hey, let's pop in the other rom-com and do the things that made the other rom-com successful. It's like, wait, so you're just directly copying it? That's kind of...
What do you mean?
Like, for this movie, I think it's 16 Candles or like one of those. Okay. Like, it happens in Pitch Perfect.
Gotcha.
Where it's like Breakfast Club, and they're like, yeah. And I don't know. It just feels a little weird for me. But yeah, that's about it.
There's Fast 9. Not sure if that's coming out. The new Doolittle. Any opinions there?
There's...
I think it's going to lose a lot of money.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the trailer.
Probably.
There's a dragon. What?
Really?
Should have saved it.
That's what I'm saying.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's no way on earth I see Dr. Dolittle in theaters. No. So I wouldn't really care. But I saw that in the trailer and I was like, what on earth is this movie? That's not coming out.
Okay.
Evan was looking at Cyborg. But no, I actually think you're wrong on that. I think Dolittle makes a ton of money. I don't think you realize how much RDJ can sell a movie just off recognition.
I don't know. That just looks so... The trailer's actually kind of fun, but I don't know. Just the whole premise and idea, I'm like, there's just nothing there.
I didn't realize it was different. I thought it was just going to be Dr. Dolittle again.
No, but he's just going on, I guess a slight adventure. He needs to get on something.
No, on a quest.
I guess that's a little more cool than what I was thinking, but I'm still unsure if that'll even be slightly interesting.
I don't know if you want to throw out any others real quick. I think we're good.
Do you think any of these are coming out?
I mean, there's Zola for A24. I guess we could give a quick mention
I was saying Paddington 3 and
Minions 2. I mentioned that. Yeah. Minions 2, of course.
Yeah.
The Rise of Gru.
That's right.
And we've been doing a movie draft for summer blockbuster movies. And the two losers, that's going to be Evan and Michael, are going to have to see Minions 2 in full Minion attire.
So now I have to see it 5 times?
Yeah.
He's got those front row tickets 4 times in a row. But yeah, that's gonna do it for 2020 movies. I guess that went a little bit longer than I thought. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, good stuff.
Team. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Yeah.
What? What?
No, yeah, you're good. You're good.